Hello everyone, welcome to the Cinematic Spellbook channel. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to 8 of the latest movies of 2025 that you might find really interesting to watch. Number 8, Sisu, Road to Revenge. This film is a sequel to the previous installment and once again takes us back to Atami Korpi, the silent, brutal man who seems completely unstoppable, as if death itself can't defeat him. The story is set after World War II, at a time when part of Finland has fallen under Soviet control. Atami returns to his homeland, the place where his family was brutally massacred. He decides to destroy the last thing left of them, their old house, piece by piece, loads it onto a truck, and plans to take it into Free Finnish territory to rebuild it there. But this seemingly simple act turns into a massive problem. Word reaches the Soviets. They realize Atami is back, and they quickly release Igor, the same man who murdered Atami's family, from a Siberian prison to hunt him down and finish the job once and for all. From here on, the movie turns into a brutal, bloody chase. Along the way, Atami clashes with Soviet soldiers, killing them one by one. The further the story goes, the more savage and insane everything becomes. But Igor doesn't give up and follows him like a shadow. The film has almost no real dialogue, everything is driven by visuals, violence, and pure action. A fast, ruthless, and merciless movie. Number 7, Predator, Badlands. This movie is quite different from the other Predator installments. This time, the story is told from the perspective of the hunter himself, not humans. The events take place in the distant future, on a harsh and dangerous planet filled with strange and deadly creatures. The main character is a young predator who is weaker than the others of his kind. Because of this, he is looked down on and rejected by his tribe. He wants to prove that he is worthy of being a hunter, so he sets out on an extremely dangerous mission, hunting a legendary creature that everyone believes is almost impossible to kill. This film isn't just about action and non-stop slaughter. It focuses more on exploring what real strength truly means and what it actually takes to be a hunter. Number 6, Hunting Season.
The only thing I care about in this whole wide world is keeping you safe.
This film tells the story of a father and daughter who live far away from the chaos of the city, deep in a quiet, untouched forest. They have distanced themselves from other people and live a very simple life, hunting, fishing, and seemingly trying to escape the harsh outside world. Everything is calm until one day the daughter encounters a badly injured woman by the river. Although the father knows that helping her could bring serious trouble, his conscience won't let him turn away, so he takes her back to their cabin. From that moment on, their nightmare begins. Armed and ruthless men start tracking the woman, and little by little they invade the peaceful life of the father and daughter. Now the story is no longer just about helping a stranger, it turns into a real fight for survival. The film is packed with chases, tension, and breathtaking moments. Number 5, The Family Plan 2. In the second installment of the film, we return to De Morgan, the seemingly calm family man who, in the first part, we discovered was once a dangerous and highly skilled professional. Dan believes everything is finally over and that he can live a normal life. That's why he decides to take his family on a cheerful Christmas vacation to Europe. But, as always, nothing goes according to plan. Before the trip even properly begins, people from Dan's past show up. An old enemy who knows about Dan's former life resurfaces and unknowingly drags the entire family into a trouble-filled adventure. Overall, this is an entertaining movie that blends action, comedy, and a warm family vibe. Number 4, The Running Man. The story of this film takes place in a not-so-distant future, where the economic situation is extremely bad and people are under constant pressure. Meanwhile, the media tries to keep everyone distracted with violent and high-adrenaline programs. The most popular TV show is called The Running Man. In this show, several contestants, usually poor and desperate people, volunteer to enter a deadly game. The rules are simple and terrifying. they must survive for 30 days while professional killers hunt them down, and the entire chase is broadcast live on television. If someone manages to stay alive for all 30 days, they win a massive prize. The main character is Ben Richards, an ordinary man living a hard life whose daughter is seriously ill. He can't afford her medical treatment and has reached a dead end. So, despite knowing he could be killed, he decides to enter the show, hoping it might be the only way to save his family. The film is packed with chases and intense thrills, but it also delivers a strong social message. Compared to the older version, it focuses more on media control and the exploitation of ordinary people. Number 3, Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery.
Wicked wolves is hiding.
There's some Scooby-Doo shit going on here.
This film is the third case of the famous detective, Nova Blanc. This time, the story takes us to a small, quiet town, a place that seems deeply religious, orderly, and trouble-free on the surface, but hides layers of secrets and resentment beneath that calm exterior. The story begins when a well-known and influential church priest is murdered under highly suspicious circumstances. It's a classic locked-room mystery. The door was closed, no one came or went, yet the body is found in the middle of the room. One of those cases that simply doesn't make sense. That's when Blanc enters the story. With his distinctive manner, strange questions, and obsessive attention to detail, he slowly peels back the layers of lies, revealing the dirty games hiding behind beautiful words, prayers, and religious appearances. Compared to the previous installments, the atmosphere of the film is darker and more serious, focusing on themes like faith, hypocrisy, power, and what people truly believe in. Number 2, I Swear.
I dream of a lady embodied, a tale that she...
This film tells the true story of a Scottish man named John. The story begins when John is still a young boy, an ordinary kid who loves football and dreams of having a normal life, just like everyone else. But little by little, a strange problem appears. He makes involuntary sounds, has sudden movements, and sometimes even swears without meaning to, without understanding why it's happening. People around him think he's being stubborn, rude, or just trying to get attention. He's mocked at school, treated badly by teachers, and even his own family doesn't fully understand him at first. Years later, it's discovered that John has Tourette syndrome, a neurological condition that causes these uncontrollable behaviors. Eventually, someone comes into his life who truly understands him and supports him, and that's when John's life slowly begins to change. Overall, this is a film that will both bring you to tears and put a smile on your face. Number 1, Sentimental Value. This is an emotional family drama that slowly gets under your skin. The story follows two sisters whose lives are disrupted when their father re-enters their world after their mother's death. He's a father who abandoned them years ago and has now returned after a long absence. The father is a once famous film director who has fallen from his peak. He decides to make a deeply personal film, hoping both to return to cinema and to somehow repair his broken relationship with his daughters. The film he wants to make is essentially based on the family's own life. The older sister, Nora, is a theater actress who still carries a lot of resentment toward her father. He has written the lead role specifically for her, but Nora refuses, feeling that her father is once again trying to exploit her emotions. Overall, the film explores how people come to terms with their past, how complex family relationships can be, and whether it's possible to reconcile after years of distance. Well, friends, that's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.